small amount that juts forward, it's going to be laying against whatever surface you put it on. And if you put it on a surface that ends up scratching it, well, there you go. They just want your camera on your iPhone. So you definitely want a protective case for those two reasons. But the camera does a good job. It seems to be slightly improved over what the camera was last time. You can see here the buttons are beautifully done. They've got this nice finish to them. I like how the mute switch is smaller and kind of out of your way. Not really a hassle to deal with. On the bottom, they kind of have some bigger area for the speaker. And you've got, of course, a bigger area for a microphone here, and also a bigger microphone in the back on the camera eye. They also made this kind of smaller, the flash element, so that's probably good. I'm sure they've improved the quality of it. You can see here we've got a gold one here. So definitely a beautiful experience. You can also notice, probably by now, it's got the flip from horizontal to portrait mode that you would have with a lot of phablets or that you would have with tablets. And that's indicative of the Plus. This isn't something that I believe runs on the iPhone 6 normally. This is definitely an iPhone 6 Plus feature. I still haven't figured out if there's a way for me to turn it off. I'm sure there is, and I just haven't found it in the settings yet. But it works for me so far because I'm used to it with phablets that I have and other mobile phones. It definitely does the job in being able to accomplish what iOS accomplished. A little disappointing in the speed. It doesn't seem like the A8 is that speedy. Of course, it's rendering a whole lot more. 1080p, of course, bigger everything when it comes to screen. So definitely, there's a whole lot more work that has to be done than you would have to in older iPhones. And I think Apple was honest with this when they told us, you know, there wasn't a big change up in speed and everything else. Downloads seem to take maybe a little bit longer to download apps and install them than from the iPhone 5S. I don't feel that's a bad thing. I'm just giving you ideas of my impressions so far, how they've worked. I would have expected with a faster processor that things would improve, but keep in mind, it is fair to say that, you know, Apple has increased the size of this, so there's much more rendering that has to take place in drawing a big screen. The camera does a good job. The video does a good job also. The video, one thing I've been impressed by is the shaking ability to keep from shaking on video, to get good video quality and anti-shake. So that does a really good job. Been impressed with that. Not a lot of shake on the video. So good stuff there. The camera seems to be about the same, slightly better. I haven't seen anything really that impressed me too much on the quality of the camera. There's some different features, of course, where you can heart or put things that you like. You can do some more in the editing section. You do have camera burst too, which is very interesting, and it's very fast. You can hold it down. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that baby go. You can bang off a lot of pictures, and it will help you pick the best.
I'm going to go ahead and really gently go across the front side of the screen, the back, and the sides, and see what happens. Just in case your phone's in your pocket with your keys, you know the basics. So let me just go like this. Again, I'm not feeling anything, but we're going to do this anyways. And I can't see anything, so onto the back. I'll zoom this in a little bit. Okay, wow. So the back, if you actually look really closely, this is unlike the iPhone 5S. I'm seeing a lot of faint marks, and I don't know if they're just temporary or they will be there forever, but it's very noticeable. You guys can see everywhere here. Oh, looks like it is. It is coming off, so no big deal. Let's see on the sides. Just go like this. Okay, so keys, iPhone passed the test. Works perfectly fine. No issues, no cracks, nothing. Just a little bit, just some dirt on the back. Okay, next up, we have this guy. So I'm going to start off just going like this, like I'm just chopping some pieces of, I don't know, tomatoes. Okay, let's take a look. You can see this is definitely permanent now. Let's try the front screen.